Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Jeremy, founder of QuickMail.io.
Hey, this is Jack, Chief Lead Generation Officer at salesbread.com. What are we talking about, Jeremy?
We're gonna figure out, we're gonna try to explain why do prospect unsubscribe, and I got some
And
data for you.
so if you ever wondered, you just lost a prospect in your sequence because of an unsubscribe. Now you're gonna know probably what they were thinking when they hit that button, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have some stats. We're gonna discuss about it. I think that's gonna be an awesome episode. Well, I'm super pumped. I'm super excited. I love when there's stats involved. So let's look at that.
Brilliant. Okay, so
Before.
of course, a quick word from our sponsor, because today most B2B companies lack the time and expertise to turn your cold prospects into warm sales qualified leads. So it's salesbread.com. We're going to bring you one lead every day, Monday through Friday, by sending ultra personalized cold emails and LinkedIn messages on your behalf. So you don't have to worry about list building, copywriting, personalization, follow-ups, inbox monitoring, reply, everything in between. That sounds great, and you'd like more leads and sales, head over to salesbread.com and get in touch.
Yeah, that's good. When you say Monday to Friday, what about bank holidays?
So this Monday was Memorial Day, and we had a great reply day, and we kept it on. So most bank holidays, yes, with the exception of New Year's is always bad, but pretty much every other one is okay, including Christmas. What are you guys doing?
It's good to know, but that's for another cast.
That's
All right.
right.
So today it's also hard to scale an agency that manages cold outreach. Once you pass the 10 client mark, keeping track of all the inboxes and their sending reputation becomes an absolute nightmare. Meanwhile, you're worried how to keep getting results for your clients, but your team doesn't have visibility on which client needs the most attention, not to mention having to deal with unhelpful and support, and quite unknowledgeable support, even asking why some part of the tool is not working. And usually they don't know, or they tell you to switch it off and switch it back on, typical, IT support. Anyway, that's why most of the biggest cold email agencies in the world use QuickMail. It's no drama, it just works, and you can scale your business without worrying things will break while you're away. So if your operation is looking for the most robust, flexible, cold email tool to scale your business, head over to QuickMail.io and start a trial, or even better, ask for a demo. We also have a free plan, so there is absolutely zero excuse not to try it. I think we're pretty much one of the best value proposition right now in the market. So, take advantage of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I second that. But for the rest of the cast, we should put 10 minutes on the timer and be aware that I'm going to put my listening ears on and get ready to ask some questions, because Jeremy, you got the data. I'm sure we're all excited to see, why do people unsubscribe to cold email? Let's rock and roll.
Yeah, I don't know if we can actually share the whiteboard as well as the timer. So, and my timer doesn't load, right? So I think we're gonna have to work without the timer. So let's keep an eye on the clock.
I'll be the timer. We're good. 10 minutes. Let's go.
All right, I love it. So let me share the picture. So basically, a month ago, as a sort of background, a month ago, in QuickMail, we released a new feature that makes every time someone unsubscribe, it actually has like a form that people can fill. And I was like, doing this as an experiment, does it actually work? Turns out it does work, and people actually do mention why they're unsubscribing to your email. And so I figured out, like, hey, let's put some of the common ideas of why people can unsubscribe, and we got some pretty cool stats. And then right now you can see it. So we have 35.7% have no idea. We have no idea for the no needs for that here. So if you're selling SEO services and people unsubscribe, it's not that they don't want to hear ever from you. It's just like, well, we don't have any need for this service here. And basically that's a wrong targeting or wrong timing.
List building.
Yeah.
How many of these are going to be list building problems? Okay, that's fine.
Which is funny. So yeah, we got all those aggregated data. So obviously each campaign is different and so on. But I found like super interesting and super enlightening to figure out, why are people unsubscribing from my campaign? And there is one that I really like, which is have no idea what this person wants me to do. And it's only like 4.5%, but it's like a clearly that's a messaging problem. Like,
Oh,
you haven't been
I have
listening to your
no
cast.
idea what this person wants me to do.
Honestly, that's pretty cool because like, okay, I need to rework my message. My CTA is not clear.
Wow.
Like I don't know what to say.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's an easy fix.
Shall we go through all
Right.
of them?
I think we should. So we covered the 36% was no need for this product or service, right, Jeremy?
Yeah, it's a third. So if you think about it, like a third of people that are contacted basically have no need for the solution you're trying to sell.
Well, wait. A third of the people that you contact and unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe. You're absolutely
Correct.
Right.
Correct. Right. So imagine what's the typical unsubscribe rate this month, Jeremy?
Oh, this is a good question. You should have asked me that before the cast, so I could have actually just look at it. I have no idea. I'll need to come back to you on this one.
Okay. No
Nice
worries
try,
there.
folks.
So,
but
okay. So imagine
that's a
5%.
significant number.
Yeah.
I'll say between 2 and 5%. Yes, depending on the
Okay.
campaign. Obviously, some campaigns don't even have an
Right.
unsubscribe link. So in this case, I wouldn't
True.
know, but some do.
True.
And I think honestly these days, especially when you can get those sort of results to then improve your campaign or your targeting, this is really valuable. So now I would actually put like an unsubscribe link on all my campaigns.
Yeah, it pays. It pays to have this link.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
We're not like 2020 or or 2017 when people had no idea, and I apologize for not replying on time. Now everyone knows it's automated, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, Jeremy. So we've got a third saying no need. We've covered 4.5%. Say they're not clear. What's next?
How about the 16.4%? I'm not the right person for this. I love this one.
Really? I thought that would have been the 25. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's not that big, right? In all respect, but it means like bad targeting. You're targeting director of HR, for example, where it should be like the CFO or whatever.
Maybe, but what I'm thinking, Jeremy, is you think about nonprofits. Their job titles are all over the place. I was on a consult yesterday where someone said the title could be director of engagement, director of outreach, like individual gifting, VP. Like they said, we have 7 different titles and they're probably a mixed bag, and they threw in the CEO of the my point
that's how they get paid, right? With status. So it doesn't really work with that. It's like, hey, let me give you a really cool looking title. It's like, oh yes, I mean,
that's a fair point. So I'm giving the cold emailers in this graph here some benefit of the doubt. Maybe they just, sometimes it's just difficult to know who's the point person. I've got some tricks around that and we've covered it, but let's uncover. I want to save the 25.2% for last. What about the 10%?
Well, let's say the other way around. Like, which one are you interested in digging a bit more into?
Starting with the stats or the outcome? Like, do you want me to name the reason they?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us.
All right. What percent? Is there one that says like this is very annoying and I'm tired of receiving these kinds of messages, like the
No, but we do have, like you say, don't want to cover it, but I think it's the right time to covering it. Like we have a quarter of people who say other reason. And I don't know what other is right now, right? But maybe I should just put like, hey, I'm having a bad day and I don't want to hear about anything or whatever. That could be a good one for you.
Okay. Well, I think we all want to see the reason. If someone says other, if we would love to allow that person to fill in.
Yeah.
But okay, let's carry on. So we have
that's one of the feature we'll add, right?
I like that. Okay, so what percent is like have we covered no need, but also if we said like we're already working with a provider for this?
Yeah, so I think we have that. Where is it? We have no need for this here.
Right.
This is the 35.7%, right? We have no need for
No,
this here.
what about people that say like, nah, we're good. This is like amazing. We have something that's like doing really, I don't know.
How
It's
about we
easy.
just go through all
Yeah.
of them? Because otherwise, the other way around is going to be very difficult. So, Jack, don't make it more
Fine,
difficult than it is.
Jeremy.
A quarter
Fine,
of people
Jeremy.
says other. A third of people say we have no need for this here, right? We could be bad timing, could be bad, targeting of your list. So I will
Right.
revisit those two ones. Then we have 16.4% that says I'm not the right person for this. So revisit potentially your targeting, or like I would just extract whoever is unsubscribing with this sort of reason and then figuring out like, okay, what's their
That's
title and
smart.
is it the same as the one who replied already, or is like
That's
different?
smart.
So it could be a good one to help you narrow down your targeting even more. Then we have the next one is 10.3%, so 10% that says I have no idea what this person wants. Obviously, revisit your message because that's not clear. Like, what is it you're selling, right? I don't know. I don't understand. That's usually
Wow. Wait.
beating around the bushes and stuff like that.
10% has no idea what this person wants. That's
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah, it's rough, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Like,
keep going.
but that's an easy one. Like, if I was, for example, like, a cold email consultant, I would love to see
Yeah.
this graph, because then that will really help me out to figure out like, all right, you do need to just rework your copy, or maybe it's not the copy,
Right.
maybe it's the list,
Right.
right?
Right. No, there's a lot of valuable in this list here. Let's keep going.
All right, 6%. So the next one is 6%, and it says not the right time for this. Now I love this one because,
Wow.
it may just mean like, hey, stop contacting me right now. Not the right time for that. So they may actually be a good one to recontact in 3 months under a different, person type of thing, right?
Of
What do you think?
course. I'm surprised it's only 6%. That is so it's either one of these things. One, we're doing a pretty good job approaching people at the right time, which or two, if you got everything right person, this is a service or product that is relevant to the company, maybe it just means that they're not real likely to unsubscribe. Maybe they want to keep hearing from you, just not now.
Yeah. Or like they're like, hey, give me some break, maybe in the future or whatever. I think that's pretty cool. I like this one. It's kind of, yeah, those are the people that will reheat. Like
2 minutes, 2 minutes.
So good. I wouldn't expect actually people to say that, on the form. Like, it's odd that people say like, yeah, not the right time. It's like an invitation to contact again in the future, which is odd for someone who unsubscribed, as you just said.
Correct.
Anyway, next one, 4.5%, as we discussed, is I have no idea what this person wants me to do. That should be easy to just change the CTA. It's like, honestly, like almost 5% of people like that who unsubscribe. It's massive.
Yeah.
Right?
So
they should know what
fix
to do.
this, end your cold email with a question mark, and you're pretty much guaranteed to solve this problem.
Yeah, make sure they can answer with yes and no. That would be something. At least they will know what to do.
Correct.
And that will get rid of those 5%. And then the last one is a 2%, and it says we have something better. Now, I was surprised because I was expecting this to be way higher. Like, oh, sorry, we already got something good working here. We don't need some vendor trying to sell us something. I think that's pretty helpful, to be honest, because that means like, you can contact a lot of people and they don't have the perfect solution, right? So
probably right.
I think that's pretty helpful. Right. What do you think?
I think if you had this for your own campaign, then you know what to work on. I mean, it's kind of perfect. It's either fix your list, tweak your message, or a combo, but this is insights that should be making every cold email salivate at this point.
Yeah, I'm thinking I really want to figure out what's that, 25% of others. So we'll probably add, in the coming weeks, we'll probably add also a field about like, what is it exactly that you're thinking? And so that way we can start compiling it and then figuring out, is it the message? Is it the list? Is it the time? Is it something else? And
correct.
I think that would that would help.
And if it doesn't help, it's because you're not using this data properly. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff here. So thank you for that, Jeremy. Now, If you've made it this far in the episode, check out course.quickmail.io. It's the podcast, but in course format, so you don't have to listen to, or even better, your team member doesn't have to comb through 300 plus episodes to get agency level good at cold email from scratch, basically. So if you want to start sending cold emails like an agency without the price tag, take us up on our 30-day risk-free money-back guarantee. Head over to course.quickmail.io.
Hey,
Right,
one
Jeremy?
thing. Yeah, you ended up the cast, but I had a couple of questions for you. So
Oh,
I'm still going to throw
God.
them. And probably 98% of our listeners will just have be gone already. So, go and give us the secret sauce. Were you surprised by the numbers?
I was.
What were you expecting different?
Show it again. Let me
Yeah, okay.
Now that everybody's left, I can
That's right.
really share what I think.
It's just for the
okay.
Okay. The
So,
loyal listeners. Yeah.
Shocking that I have no idea what this person wants is 10%. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's
what?
Like 10.3%. I have no idea what this person wants. It's like, honestly, you just fail at cold email if someone says that, right?
That's, oh man, like,
how about that? It could be like a 3-page email. And then the people just don't scroll down. Oh, no, actually, because the unsubscribe will be at the bottom. So, yeah.
It's rough. I was surprised at that, Jeremy. I mean, come on. If you're doing serious cold email, how dare you send something that someone has no idea what you want? That was my biggest surprise. What about you?
So for me, I was not expecting that we have no need for this here to be so big. Right? Like I would have expected sure enough to have like a big sizable stuff, but I would have expected like we have something better to be way bigger. Right? As in like, no, we're good. Like, honestly, like I got a lot of cold outreach like everyone else, right? But honestly, most of the time it's like, nah, we got our solution already. We good. Right? So that's why I was surprised. Like I would be part of the 2% for a lot of the cold email I receive. And then
it's a good.
Yeah, the surprise, honestly, is like people replies. Like people actually do click.
Yeah.
So I was surprised by that.
Yeah. I mean, this is I mean, I just want this for my own campaigns now because I mean, hopefully 10% of my own subscribers are not talking about. I have no idea what that'd
be funny.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool because this is the dialogue that has never happened.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great if you had the same thing with people who don't reply? Why didn't you reply? Like, I should do another service, like, once your campaign is finished and done, like someone else say like, hey, why did you reply to Jack?
My gosh.
That'd be funny.
That may not be the worst. They may not be the worst
your email.
Final step.
Yeah, in your email, you could actually just do that as like a breaking stuff. Like, hey, this is the last email, but honestly, I just wanted to know, why.
Where did I go wrong here?
Yeah. What happened? So
where did I miss? A, B, or C, or D, other, right? But insightful. Thank you for the data today.
Sure,
Jeremy.
Looking forward to have more data, in the coming future.
I see it in our future. All right. Have a good one. See you next time.
Thanks, Jack. Bye.
Cool.